call this, we're going to do this real quick since we did get some data out of this. Create that horizontal line. Again, you're trying to learn how to scalp trade, you're trying to learn how to investment trade, this is the way to go. This is what I do for every token. This is how I am damn near on point with damn near every trade that I present to the group. Follow what I do, watch, mimic what I do, study it, write it down. However you learn best, that's how you're going to want to. That's how you're going to want to absorb this information. Because this is how you learn how to become a good trader. You copy other traders and then you apply your own personal knowledge and experience into it. All right. So we're going to call this the 2023 high value area low. We're going to call this the 2023 high point control. Okay, I didn't pause the video again. And we're going to call this the 2023 high value area high. Right. And just a note for one time for this video, what's gonna end up being important is since our all-time low pretty much is, you see up at the top, low L 0.9276 92.76 cents. Our all-time low is April 7th 2025. So we want to keep that in mind, because what we're going to start to do is we're going to start going backwards a little bit and looking for the last 6 months. What's the last 6 months? From April, we're going to go 6 months back. What is that? October. So our October high, well, here we can just, they made it easy for us. We can just go back to the last highs. Last high for 2024, for late 2024, within the last 5 months of the April low, looks like a high of $4.74. So for the next 6 month high, we're going to want to hit $4.74.75, break that. Then we go back another 6 months. 6 months from December 9th, right? We're looking for June 9th, right? The high there is this candle here. We're looking at a 12-month high of $3.77, right? Then we go back another year. We go back a year, the yearly high. We can go forward a little bit. Yeah, the yearly high is going to be for the week of April. For the week of April 7th, we're looking at $5.86. So you see how that's going to work. We're going to go back every 6 months. This is on every token that has been downtrending, but obviously besides Bitcoin, besides Ethereum and a few others, XRP. For all these tokens like this, these forgotten tokens, they're going to start hitting their previous highs as we go along in the market. And it's going to happen faster and faster because we have to cover 3 years of downtrend. What is this? We have to cover pretty much 4 years of downtrend in the next 6 months. So this is probably the most important thing you've ever heard about altcoins. This is how and why we move so fast. The downtrend, the coins that downtrended for 3.5, 4 years, they pop off in in a compressed amount of time, right? So that's how we get these crazy numbers in. Somebody's invested into Mask at the right time, they're going to make a lot of money, even if you're just getting in around $2 or so. Even getting in now, our next trend line target would seem to be $3.90. So we want to hit first target is going to be first target is going to be $4.75. Next target is going to be $6.55. Next target is going to be $7.57. And then we start going into all the craziness above here, above that $70.65. All this craziness that got sold off by the market. Pretty much nothing exists. Nothing really exists after $7.63. Nobody can short. Nobody can apply pressure because nobody really owns any tokens after that price. And then we start going into not necessarily price discovery. We start going back into these numbers and you can see what is that. Could we hit $28? Absolutely. 10x, 11x, 12x from here? Absolutely. Absolutely. And with the right amount of leverage at the bottom, right amount of liquidity, stop loss set properly under 92 cents. Make sure your liquidation is set under the all-time high. That's how you want to do it from here. If you can hold a little bit of red for maybe if we have a little downtrend for a month, then you're going to be golden. But personally, I don't think we see any kind of downtrend until we hit this this resistance line here at $4 or so, or $3.80, however you want to see it. All right, so that's something you want to learn. I'm going to post that as its own separate video as is, because that's very important information. And so that's what's going on with Mask.